What's up, everybody? This is JF Commander 16, and I'm back with not a review, but this time it's about like a small high note of the G.I. Joe Retaliation toy line, from the beginning all the way from today. And so this time I am clearly like trying to put just a plot, just straighten things out from the beginning. Just bear with me on the analysis of the G.I. Joe Retaliation figure line. Okay, here it goes. Ever since you've seen Retaliation at Toy Fair back in 2012, you noticed that the Wave 1 figures always had a problem. Once people purchased them, the articulation is very poor. No torque, no toe articulation. Only one single bend at the knee, and the rest was just crappy paint applications. Very poor figure. When each time you get one of those things out of the package back in 2012, the legs always went loose, and I started thinking, why didn't they make a movie accurate figure since the beginning instead of waiting one more year until they released the Super Wave, the ones that are considered ultimates and some that are considered from the Sunbow series, like the Storm Shadow, Snake Eyes, Cobra Commander, Quinn, and the Data Viper. But the ones that I mostly did want was the Ultimates, which were Ultimate Roadblock, Flint, and Duke. But one thing that I've been thinking, this is just a thought, but probably since they didn't have anything at New York Comic Con like this year, they never really announced nothing new for G.I. Joes. So I have the same problem as the YouTube some guy in YouTube that I seen some videos of. His name is Strident, and if you are a Joe fan right now, straight up, if you're a Joe fan hearing this, you should check out his video about the G.I. Joe toy line pains. It's right on his video list, and his name is Strident. He's been collecting G.I. Joe since Rise of Cobra, also the same thing as me. I have been collecting G.I. Joe since the Rise of Cobra, all the way through Pursuit of Cobra, and it just led me to Retaliation. So, bear with me on more of the stuff I'm going to need to tell you, but some thoughts about next year, which is the 50th anniversary of G.I. Joe. They might pull us off with just announcing 12-inch figures from the 70s, early 70s G.I. Joe figures, the 12-inch type. But also what I had in mind is, since they released Ultimate Roadblock, Ultimate Duke, and Ultimate Flint from the 3/4-inch G.I. Joe Retaliation Super Wave line, what I think is that they're gonna make a movie accurate Cobra Commander, Storm Shadow, and Sartan. Probably, maybe, this is just a thought, maybe next year they might announce something like that. And to increase the toy line, next year they're gonna add some Sunbow figures from the Real American Hero cartoon series. That's what I think personally. And if you agree with me, you can post stuff on the comments if you actually agree with this stuff that I'm saying to you right now. But that's what I have to say. But something else I forgot to mention, but just need to think about it for a minute. The figures, I don't know about the figures, but they're alright. I have recently contacted Hasbro about the loose leg problems each time you get the G.I. Joe figures out of the package, but when I got the new Ultimate Duke figure, and the Cobra Combat Ninja, also known as the Cobra Trooper, I have noticed that it is they haven't gotten really loose by now, but that's just something I have clearly noticed. But anyway, back to the segment. And if you are a G.I. Joe fan that is really agreeing to what I'm saying, just post your thoughts on the comments post it in the box below, post what you think. And also, in the movie G.I. Joe Retaliation, Duke seemed to die, but what I think they're probably gonna revive Duke. Well, not revive, but what I clearly think that if you've heard about any G.I. Joe fan out there, if you've heard about the G.I. Joe movie from 1985, then you have noticed at the end that that Duke rescues his brother. Forgot his name, but just his brother from Serpentor's staff stabbing him. So he takes his chance and just runs over there, and then Duke gets stabbed in the gut, and all of a sudden audiences probably think that he's dead, but really he's unconscious. But what I thought about the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie is that probably Duke is unconscious, and it doesn't look like he's completely hurt, you know. It just looks like he's just laying down, really not that damaged. He only got the Jeep just blew up and flipped around while fire, and then Duke just blasted off without a single burn or anything like that. So that's just one thought about the G.I. Joe Retaliation movie, about Duke being revived. But yeah, that's the segment of the movie. I have nothing else to say. At the ending of G.I. Joe Retaliation, they say they were going to hunt down the ones who killed Duke. And I really hope they do not kill Cobra Commander, because he's one of those always been the main antagonist since 1982, after when the miniseries aired and then it became a full show. You know, it was a bomb back in the 80s with G.I. Joe and He-Man, but anyway, back in the topic. I hope they don't really kill Cobra Commander, you know. But another note to the toy line, I really wanted Hasbro to make a movie accurate Cobra Commander, you know, because they know every G.I. Joe fan is gonna hunt down for a movie Cobra Commander from Retaliation. And then first wave they gave us a crappy concept art of the concept art of how he's gonna appear in the movie. But why did Hasbro have to give us the concept art and with less articulation and non colors, just childish colors, and they give us the movie accurate stuff at the end? What the heck, Hasbro? Make up your mind. This is I know this is marketing, this is for kids, but also keep in mind the collectors who are gonna make money to the line and who are gonna put stuff to the G.I. Joe title, you know. So yeah, one other part of the G.I. Joe Retaliation Wave 3.5 line is that there's a Firefly figure that is, so they named it back in JoeCon 2012, they named it Ultimate Firefly, but when I saw it at stores, it clearly didn't say Ultimate, so that was clearly not the real movie accurate Firefly. So what I'm thinking that what Hasbro's strategizing here for the line is they're planning to make a movie accurate Firefly in next year's Toy Fair. This is just something I threw off. This is just my thoughts of what it might appear in G.I. Joe, at the G.I. Joe panel and at Toy Fair next year. So yeah, this is all I had to talk about. So please click like at the link description below. Also rate, comment, really comment if you're having some problems with the G.I. Joe line. Post something on the bottom if you really, what you really think about what's going to happen next year in the 50th anniversary. And actually really do check out Strident, the video of what Strident actually made of the G.I. Joe toy line, and it is called the G.I. Joe Retaliation toy line pains. Just go to put Strident and you'll see his name right there. Also, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed this video, this blog of what I think of Retaliation and how I'm experiencing it right this moment. So yeah, this has been JF Commander 16, and I'll see you in the next review. So long.